Tyrese Maxey isn't just breaking out, he's exploding. From a late first-round pick to a legitimate NBA star, Maxey has officially arrived. And this season, he's not just playing great basketball, he's doing things we haven't seen in Philadelphia since AI. Welcome back to Beyond the Game, where we go past the box score and look at how players become great. Today, we're talking about Tyrese Maxey, his breakout year, his 40-point games, and how this new Sixers core, with young talent like VJ Edgecombe and the return of Jared McCain, could change everything. When Tyrese Maxey was drafted 21st overall out of Kentucky, he wasn't expected to be the guy. The Sixers already had Joel Embiid, a future MVP, and another all-star in the mix. Maxey was supposed to be energy off the bench, a spark plug. But every season, he got a little better, a little faster, a little more confident. And now, he's not just keeping up, he's setting the pace. Through the start of this season, Maxey's averaging over 34 points with 9 assists, while shooting efficiently and carrying the Sixers offense night after night. This isn't just improvement, this is transformation. And if you think this is just a hot streak, think again. Tyrese Maxey and Allen Iverson are now the only 2 players in Sixers history to open a season with 6 straight games of 25 points or more. That's not random. That's greatness emerging in real time. We're watching a player evolve into purpose, and the confidence shows in every step back and blow by. But what's most impressive isn't just the numbers, it's the ownership. Maxey plays with a joy and energy that sets the tone for everyone around him. The Sixers aren't just Joel Embiid's team anymore. They're Maxey's team too. And that balance might be exactly what this franchise has been missing. When Embiid won MVP a couple of seasons ago, it felt like Philly finally had their identity. Dominance through size, defense, and power. Now, with Maxey leading the charge, that identity is shifting. From power to pace, from half-court control to full-court freedom. And this shift could redefine what the Sixers look like for the next decade. Of course, none of this happens in a vacuum. Joel Embiid, the 2023 NBA MVP, is still one of the most dominant players in basketball. When Embiid is healthy, he's a walking 30 and 10. But what's changed this year is how the Sixers operate around him. Instead of Embiid being the engine and everyone else orbiting, Maxey's become a co-star. They've found a balance. It's an evolving partnership that could finally solve the Sixers' longtime identity crisis. How to thrive with Embiid, not just through him. For years, the Sixers were one of the slowest paced teams in the league, but with Maxey leading the charge, everything is faster, freer, and more unpredictable. When he gets the rebound, he's gone. No hesitation. And that change of pace, it's contagious. You can feel it in the energy of the team, in how they celebrate, how they communicate. This isn't just a team adapting to its young star, it's a team believing in him. And speaking of belief, the Sixers front office seems to have found something special in the youth movement. VJ Edgecombe, a rookie with ridiculous athleticism and poise, has already proven he belongs. He's aggressive, fearless, and surprisingly polished for a 19-year-old. He gives Philly something they haven't had in years. Another explosive guard who can defend, attack, and finish plays that most guys can't. And that's not even mentioning Jared McCain, who's expected to return later this season after recovering from injury. McCain's return could quietly change everything. He's a natural shooter with a high basketball IQ, the kind of player who doesn't need the ball to make an impact. That trio could define the Sixers' next era. Fast, unselfish, and deadly efficient. And the best part? They're all young. The future isn't just bright, it's blinding. So as the season moves on and McCain's return gets closer, the big question isn't whether Maxey can lead, it's how far he can take them. Because when you combine Embiid's dominance, Maxey's leadership, and this new wave of young talent, the Sixers aren't just playing for the playoffs, they're building something real. This season, Tyrese Maxey isn't just scoring, he's commanding. He's already logged multiple 40-point games, including a 43-point explosion against the Orlando Magic, where he carried the Sixers to victory without Embiid in the lineup. What stood out wasn't just the points, it was the timing.
When the Magic started closing in, Maxey took over. Step backs, floaters, drives, everything falling. You could see it in his eyes. That calm confidence that separates stars from leaders. And that's exactly what he's becoming, a leader through performance.
Watch him now, and there's a different kind of control. He doesn't rush, he dictates. He reads defenses, sets tempo, and when he attacks, it feels inevitable. That confidence is spread through the locker room. You can feel it in how VJ Edgecombe plays, how the bench reacts, how even Embiid talks about him after games. For the first time in a long time, it feels like the Sixers have two leaders, one vocal, one fearless. And when you look at the numbers, the history speaks for itself. Tyrese Maxey joins Allen Iverson as the only two Sixers to open a season with 6 straight games of 25 or more points. That's elite company, not just statistically, but symbolically. Iverson defined an era with heart, speed, and defiance. Now, Maxey's doing it with joy, precision, and belief. 2 different energies, one shared legacy, both carrying Philly on their backs. So where does this all lead? With Embiid healthy, Maxey locked in, and a young core gaining confidence, the Sixers aren't just chasing playoff wins, but a championship. The Eastern Conference is competitive, sure, but this version of Philly is dangerous. They can outscore you, outrun you, and, for the first time in years, they believe they can outlast you. In the end, this isn't just a breakout season. It's the beginning of a new chapter. From Embiid's MVP peak to Maxey's rise, from rookies finding their rhythm to fans rediscovering hope, the Sixers' story is evolving. Allen Iverson passed the torch to a generation. Now, Tyrese Maxey might be the one carrying it forward, blazing his own trail with a smile, a spark, and a city behind him. This is Beyond the Game. If you enjoyed the breakdown, drop a like, subscribe for more stories like this, and let me know in the comments. How far do you think Tyrese Maxey can take the Sixers?